Sapphire Reacts, and I'm here today with season 3 of My Hero Academia. So season 2 left us off. We did the sports festival. Bakugo won that one, even though he didn't really feel like he won it because Todoroki didn't use his left side, his fire aspect of his quirk. So Bakugo was kind of ticked off about that. It was so hot. Ticked off about that. Then it was time for final exams, in which the students had to go team up. They were paired into teams and had to fight. They had to go against a teacher. So each the fights was interesting. However, my favorite 2 fights was Todoroki and Yayuzuru against Azawa. I was like, when I heard that, I was like, yeah, I don't know how y'all gonna get out of that. I mean, his whole quirk is to erase your quirk, so you really gotta use your brains on that one. And then of course, Midoriya and Katsuki got freaking All Might. I was like, I quit. I ain't gonna take this back. That would probably be one exam I would not take if I had to go against All Might. In my exam, my final exam, I had to go against All Might. I don't know if I would have passed. I don't know if I would have did it. I don't know if I would have got through to that. And then also in terms of Shigaraki, due to the death of Stain, a little video has gone out, was pretty much spreading his ideology and various villains. They show you various villains from around kind of like that ideology, like, yeah, you know, they resonate with it. It's like, yeah, he's speaking my language. So Stain is being tied with the League of Villains, so the villains are popping up to Shigaraki's place. So the first 2 we're introduced to is Toga and Dabi. Shigaraki off top, like, I don't like him. So he goes off and tries to figure out, okay, what's my next step in this? So he ends up going to the mall and kind of ambushing Midoriya, and has this little chat with him. He's like, yes, I found my resolve. So we see that. Then we'll also get this information about All Might and essentially how his power, One for All, came to be. It came from another power known as All for One, who apparently is also the individual who's, I guess, the way All Might explained it, he was essentially like the first villain. Like, he's like the first kind of big pro hero. All for One was the first big villain, and he is the reason that All Might has this big chunk out his side. He's the one who caused that, and he's telling Midoriya that I think he may be still alive, and you might end up having to face him. So, and not only that, but All for One is the one who's actually behind Shigaraki. That's who Shigaraki has been talking to on the other side of this camera, and we see from All for One, well, we see him a little glimpse, kind of like how they teased Thanos in the Avengers. He says he's training Shigaraki to be his replacement. So it seems like both All Might and All for One are reaching a point where they might pass on. So they're trying to train they're essentially their replacement. So All Might is training Midoriya, All for One is training Shigaraki. So that's where we are after the exams. Everybody is going off to essentially this summer training camp, and the ones who had the worst scores will have a little bit more extra because they kind of need it the most. They're not gonna really exclude anybody from the training camp because obviously everybody needs it. So that's where we are going into season 3, going to summer camp. Summer camp. Summer camp. Also, I'm curious about what Dabi and Toga's quirks are. So that's also interesting too. So if it's your first time here, click that subscribe button, notification bell, and follow on all social media. If you've been here, thank you guys for joining me back. I am so excited for this fall. Ooh, because Game of Thrones is coming up, the House of Dragons, so look out for that. And I'm almost done with the Discord, so also look out for that link too as well. And I am streaming Detroit Becomes Human every Friday, 8 p.m. to 10, so about like 2 hours on Twitch. Follow me on Twitch. Twitch link will also be in the link below, along with me and all the social media. So let's jump into My Hero Academia.
Just picture it. A world without the symbol of peace. I'll show society just how fragile their sense of safety is.
Sure, okay. Game start.
Mineta, Kaminari. Hey!
Hey, Midoriya.
Come to the pool with us!
Oh lord,
The pool?
Yeah, some fun before the training camp.
Are they trying to be pervs?
We'll get in some solid laps.
I don't trust Mineta and Kaminari. I feel like they're just trying to be pervy.
Vlad,
Going to the pool.
we have to increase each of the students' quirks this summer.
Agreed.
Moving on to Denki Kaminari. Quirk, electrification. He discharges built-up electricity from his body. The spiky-haired one is Eijiro Kirishima. Quirk, hardening. He can make his entire body stone-like. Endeavor's son, Shoto Todoroki. His quirk is half cold, half hot. He can emit ice from the right side of his body and flames from the left. The sports festival winner, Katsuki Bakugo. Quirk, explosion. He sweats a nitroglycerin-like substance and makes it blow up. Of course, there's Izuku Midoriya. His quirk is superpower. He can increase the power and physical abilities of isolated appendages or his entire body.
Mineta.
All the girls in their swimsuits!
It's our duty to support our classmates.
Just imagine how voluptuous the girls are gonna be outside of their uniforms!
Faster, hurry up! Paradise is waiting on the other side of this door! I'll burn the sight into my brain!
I can't wait to see those skimpy suits!
Oh, hey, I'm Netta.
I didn't know you guys would be here.
I can't believe there's not a single bikini foil to get.
I really did not recognize that as either. I really didn't. I was like, who that is? I thought it was like a teacher or something.
This is just funny, that's all. At the entrance exams, I couldn't imagine
Did
the
he
two
get
of us would
bigger?
get along, much less become such good friends. I guess if I'm being honest,
Maybe because
I didn't
this is my
think
first time
that
seeing him in
much of you
suits,
back
that's why I
then.
can't recognize him.
And yet, during the practical
got bigger,
exam, I believe that's the reason Bakugo and I lost you in our training round.
Thanks, Ida.
No, you lost because Bakugo was going straight for Midoriya, and he really wasn't caring about what the trainer was supposed to do. He wanted Midoriya. That's why you lost.
The next time I beat
There you go.
I want you to be at your strongest, you damn nerd!
Hey, I got your message. Sorry I'm late. Took a while to convince Bakugo to come out.
That's not very surprising.
So, Deku, you want to settle who's the best between us right now? Huh?
No!
It's time for the final race. Bakugo, Todoroki, Midoriya. As winners of each heat, you'll fight for first place. Understand?
Got it!
Yes.
Listen up, Scarface.
Did he
Don't
call
you
him
dare hold back
Scarface?
like
Oh
you did
my
at the
god,
sports
Koski.
festival. Bring everything
Scarface,
you've got.
really?
I will.
A single blast is all it'll take.
I'll slide past them.
I can win this
Okay.
for all.
Get set.
What happened?
Why aren't they using their quirks?
It's 5 p.m.
Wow.
Your authorized pool time is officially over. Hurry up and go home.
Come on, just 1 second.
We're finally getting to the good part.
Are you questioning me?
How you feel, but cool your blasters, man. Those two aren't just your opponents, you know? They're our friends.
Shut up.
So these two
I don't care if
besties,
they're my classmates
Kiri
or
and
not. I
Bakugo.
won't let them get ahead of me.
Alright, so that was end of season 3, episode 1, which was pretty much just a recap of season 1 and season 2 with a little bit of seeing them kind of just be cool with Kaminari and Mineta trying to be pervy, trying to see these girls in these bathing suits. Was just really that's where we're going with this, really. But pretty much that's what episode 1 was. It was just a quick recap, which was pretty nice, and which is pretty cool if you couldn't really remember, you know, what happened in the first 2 seasons, especially, you know, since, you know, they gave you a nice recap. So hopefully this next episode we actually get into the training, which I'm waiting to see. I'm going to summer camp. So comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time for the next episode of My Hero Academia. Bye.